Hello everybody, Kat here, and today I have for you a relaxing full body flexibility and mobility flow. So flexibility versus mobility. Flexibility is how far you can stretch a joint. So say I'm talking about my elbow. How far I can stretch this joint is my flexibility. Mobility is how well I can move the joint through its full range of motion. Now, why is it important to have flexibility and mobility? Having both together, when our joints are flexible, meaning that they can be stretched appropriately to appropriate lengths, and they're mobile, meaning that they can move through their full range of motion, we move better throughout our day. We feel better throughout our day. We feel better in our workouts. We're able to push heavier. We're able to use better form. We're less likely to get injured because we are moving from a place of good alignment. So find a space on the floor. We're gonna go from head to toe. Take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. We're gonna start with our neck. Look up towards the sky. Look down towards your chest. Up and down. Up towards the sky. Down towards your chest. Back into the middle. Look over the left shoulder and the right. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Again, back to the middle. Like you're drawing a necklace with your nose. Go to your right shoulder and your left shoulder. Right shoulder, left shoulder, and now let your head go all the way around. Like you're drawing nice little circles with your nose. Find what's comfortable for you. Going back and forth, stopping when you get to anything tight, anything that feels a little cracky. Then we are going to make our way to one side. Put your hand down on the floor and gently put some weight on the top of your head. So first we moved our neck through its full range of motion in all different planes of motion in all different directions. Now we are stretching those muscles around our neck. So if you use a computer a lot, if you're looking down a lot, your neck might be tight, or if you're stressed, this is a great one for that. Take some deep breaths, bring it up towards the ceiling, back to the middle, other side. Hand down to the floor, pull, nice deep breaths. Breathe in and out. Look down, bring the gaze up, back to center, and up. Now let's move on to our shoulders. Right here, nice big deltoid made up of 3 different muscles. The front, the middle, and the rear. Shoulder rows in both directions. The shoulders are one of the most mobile joints in the body, so it's really important to get those warmed up. And as we're warming up the shoulders, as we're moving through that full range of motion, we're also working on those traps, which are right back here and tend to get tight, especially when you're doing a lot of upper body work. Okay. Move your way down, arm circles backwards with the left arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just bring it over. Stretching up underneath that armpit and back to the center. Other side. Arm circles backwards for 5 circles. 4, 3, 2, 1, and forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch up and over for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into the center. You're gonna bring your arms out in front of you, back and over. Touch behind you, touch in front. Touch behind, touch in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Stretch and open up through your chest. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Now bring your hands back forward, stretch through your upper back. Nice, big, rounded spine, something that we don't usually do in fitness, but this feels so good. You can look back and forth at your shoulders if that feels good for your neck. Come back up to seated. Now we are going to do circles, but we are not focusing on the hips right now. We are focusing on that upper body. So you're going to do upper body circles, back and forth, bringing your chest to one side and the other, bringing it all the way around now, focusing on that upper back, working out any knots in your upper back body. Find a stationary position, breathe in, out. Opposite arm, opposite knee, lean back. Nice stretch for that rear delt. Sit up, bring it over and across, look over that opposite shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Open up nice and wide to the back. Bring the hands together at the front. Open and close. So as you see, mobility and flexibility can work together in synchrony and harmony throughout a workout like this. Type of a stretch, relaxation flow. Stretch through your upper back, around your shoulder blade for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arm over and across. Nice deep breaths in and out. Waylon, can you please be a little quieter, Bubba? My buddy, Way, be quiet please, a little quieter, thank you. Back into the middle. There's opportunities for stretching, even if you have some crazy toddlers around. Okay, we're gonna start to move on from our shoulders, take a little bit of a quick feel-good stretch before we head on out. From there, we're gonna work our way down the arm. First, we are going to go out, moving through our elbows, getting our mobility through our elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands up, stretch up towards the ceiling, nice open elbows. You can twist from side to side if that feels good for you. Oh, drop one arm, stretch through the tricep. Awesome work. Stretch back up towards the ceiling. Twist it side to side, opening up through that side body. And other side, tricep stretch. Deep breaths in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your palms together, bend and extend. Bend, extend. Again, working on the mobility through that joint. 3, 2, 1. Bring them down, bring your fingers together and open. And release. Now we're gonna do some wrist circles, both directions. Flick the water off your fingers, do some nice wrist circles. My buddy, I need you to be quieter, okay? Thank you. If you have little ones at home, try to stay patient, do the best that you can. Stretch out through your wrist, hand forward, deep breath in, deep breath out. Flip, show me the top of your hand, stretch out. You can find the angle that works for you too, everyone's a little different. Stretch through your wrist, deep breaths. Flip it, stretch through the top of your hand. Awesome job. Make sure there's a little room in front of you. You're gonna put your hands out in front of you. Try to get your hands down to the mat, and you may choose to go back and forth. This is a great stretch for the forearms. We don't tend to give like our lower arms or our lower legs a ton of love, but it's so important when we're holding those dumbbells. Our forearms are recruited a lot. Flip the hands, go back and forth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flick at me. Give me some flicks of your fingers. Make sure that they're in good functioning order. Bring your hands down to the mat. Spread your fingers. Open through your jaw. Open and shut your mouth. Awesome job. Okay, we're gonna come back into our center position. We're gonna move down now towards our abdominals, towards the middle of our body, towards our core and our hips, which can be very juicy. So now we're going to come back to those circles, but we're going to make them bigger and really focus on getting full range of motion through that kinetic chain, through that spine. Go circles in one direction and the other. Nice big wide circles. Awesome work. Come back into the center. Twist over to one side, look over the shoulder. Back into the middle and twist. Using my exhale to get a little bit deeper. Back into the center. Bring those feet together in towards a butterfly position. You can have your feet a little bit further out if it's more comfortable, a little bit closer in. Back to those little circles. I think that this feels so good. Butterfly pose feels amazing. It's a great way to open up through your hips, through your low back, through your sides. Come over, arm on the right side, push down through your left. You should feel a nice opening in your left side body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it. Find a static position and hold it. 2, 1. Swing it over to the other side. Stretch and open. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs a little bit further out now. Back to our side bends. To the right, to the left. Back and forth. Feeling a nice stretch through your side body. Now, you're going to lean forward over now a diamond shape in your legs. That should feel very good through your inner thighs, through your hips. Coming down right here. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. I want you to bring your legs out in front of you. Give them a nice little shake out. Awesome work. Okay. Bring your legs back into center for a moment. We're going to come back into that twist and hold. Letting your exhales bring you deeper into the twist. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Extend both legs out long. Grab your right leg. Hold it like a baby. Getting some movement through that hip, through that socket where our leg connects to our torso. Getting some fluid in there is always a good idea. Bring your foot down, hug that leg, look over your shoulder. That should feel really good on your outer leg, through your hips, through your whole body. Drop that leg over, another stretch for your hips. And now we're going to be moving from our hips and upper body towards our hips and lower body. So more into our glutes, into our quads, into our inner thighs, doing a little bit more lower body work. Lift that leg. Take deep breaths. Nice figure 4 pose. You can bring it back and forth. Windshield wiper. That always feels super nice in your outer hip. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs open in front of you. Nice deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. You can choose to walk out a little bit in front of you if that feels good, or you could stay fully seated upright as long as you are comfortable. Flexibility and mobility are all about listening to your body. Now from here, this is called fire log pose. We're going to come, spread your legs out a little bit. Eagle pose. You can choose to add the arms, one leg over the other. The goal is to stack the knees. You can add the arms, you can come forward. Make sure that your spine is nice and flat no matter which position you choose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg behind you, a 90-90 pose. My front leg's at a 90, my back leg's at a 90. I'm gonna come over, look over this shoulder. Then I'm gonna windshield wiper my legs. Windshield wiper my legs. I'm not moving my feet. I'm just windshield wipering either direction. This is super good for hip health Low back health. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now from here, just come right into a pigeon pose. Left leg bent to about a 90 degree. I have my right leg long out behind me. Shuffle back and forth. You can come down onto your arms if that's comfortable. This is a great pose to open up through that hip. You can get some nice motion in there. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I don't like that. Come down and forward. Deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up to seated. Bring your legs together. Extend them both out long. Wiggle them out, wiggle them out, wiggle them out. Now we're going to pick up our left leg like a baby. You're going to wiggle it side to side, side to side, side to side. Right here, holding it like a baby. Getting some good fluid going through our hips. Hopefully feeling some openness in that outer glute, in that hip socket. Drop it over, hug it, turn. Deep breath in and out, in and out, back to center. Drop the leg over, walk yourself forward. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Lift through that leg, opening up through that glute, through that outer hip. Breathe. This should feel really good. This is like a nice little dessert at the end of the dinner that is all of your other workouts. This is the nice little cherry on top. Your body does thank you for it. Come down into fire lock pose. Stack one leg on top of the other. I hope if you compare your upper half to your lower half, you're starting to feel the difference already. I definitely am feeling much more open. Coming into eagle pose, you can add the arms, you can lean forward, you can focus on that nice long back, which is my focus right now, especially with nursing. I've got a lot of hunching going on, so focusing on pulling my shoulder blades together and back is the best thing for me right now. You go with what you need. Pick up that leg. Bring it back behind you, 90-90. Twist open over that front leg, and let's go 10. Pivot and pivot. This is amazing for hip health. Like I was saying, this is also amazing for lower body workouts. Having this ability to move your joints of your lower body through their full range of motion will help you so much in your ability to lift heavy and to really push hard in those workouts. Bring that left leg forward now into that pigeon. From the side, just so everyone knows where we're at, we're right here. If you need to be propped up on a block, that's fine. If you can drop your way down, that's great. The whole focus is to not crunch through that lower back. No need to be here. Nice long spine, getting lots of opening in this hip. Come down and forward. This should feel like a nice release. As you can see, I'm still trying to maintain a nice long spine. Deep breath in and out, in and out. Back up to seated. Legs open into a nice straddle. We're gonna go ahead, reach out to touch the left foot, reach out to touch the right foot. Left foot and right foot. Go at your own pace. Left foot and right foot, or you can twist and twist, whichever way helps you get a little bit of opening. Now come up, nice tall spine, move from the hips forward. If you can't come down that far, that's fine, neither can I. My inner thighs are chronically tight, something that I'm working on, and just like with a tight rubber band, you don't want to push beyond your flexibility. You want to come right to your edge and make sure that you are feeling good, you're not feeling any pain, you're not feeling any pressure. Bring your legs out in front of you again, point and flex through your toes, point and flex through your toes. Deep breath up, over Deep breath up. I'm inhaling, exhaling forward, dragging my arms along the sides of my legs, inhaling up and forward. Now this time you're going to come up, you're going to come forward, and you're going to hold in a nice forward fold. Hopefully you feel that opening through your hamstrings. You can pull on your toes. The whole goal is to have one nice long line, one body, one line. You should feel this in your hamstrings. Engage through your quads to make sure that you're feeling it in your hamstrings. Awesome work. We are going to come onto our sides for 1 minute. Get a nice quad stretch and extend. Bend, extend, bend. Now open up through that hip. Do a couple circles forwards, a couple circles back. Act like you're using your knee to draw the circles. That's where the movement should be coming from. Hold it on the side, stretch through your quad. Awesome job. Breathe in and out. In and out. Make your way onto your back. Same leg up. Stretching through that hamstring. Awesome job. Point and flex through your foot. Point, flex, point, flex. You can hold yourself up. Feel free to go there. Bring your leg across your body. Now you can bend it. If you need a little bit less stretch, keep it straight. If you need a little bit more stretch, stretching out through that outer thigh, through that IT band. 3, 2, 1. Open it up, bring it out to the other side, stretching through that inner thigh. This is a great place for a band if you have one, putting it around your toe. I would like it if you please went over there. Come back into the middle, bend your knee, pull it into your chest, give it a little hug, giving a little bit of compression through that hip flexor. Give yourself a hug with both arms. Hug, hug, hug. This should feel so good on your hip flexors. Nose to knees. Now you can either roll onto your side and then push up, or you can hold behind your knees and rock up to a seat. Other side. Come back down onto your other side, the side that you did not just stretch. Bend through your leg. Then you're going to bend, extend, bend, extend. So good for knee health. Try to keep your leg at the same height. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it out nice and long. Bend. Draw circles with your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. This feels so good. I hope that you're feeling this one at home. 4, 5. Bring it back. Stretch through that quad. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Roll your way down onto your back. Left leg up. Nice long stretch. Point and flex through your toe. Point, flex, point, flex. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it across your body again, stretching through that IT band. Breathing in and out. In and out. Oh, bring it across your body. Nice long inner thigh stretch. Using my arm back here to support. You can also choose to use a band if you have one. This should feel good. Bring your leg up. Bring it in, give it a hug. Back and forth, back and forth. Both legs tight. Roll up to stand or move yourself over to the other side. So now we have made our way all the way down to our calves and our feet. So you're gonna tuck your toes under behind you. No, thank you, Waylon, please stop it. You're gonna tuck your toes underneath behind you. Sit back on them. While we are sitting here, you can take a moment, massage your legs. You can take a moment to stretch out through anywhere where you're still feeling a little tight. Maybe you still have some shoulder tightness. You can come here. Twisting. Maybe you want to work on some shoulder mobility. This is a great one. If you're feeling like that upper body mobility is helpful for you, give this one a shot. 3, 2, 1. Come off of your toes. Put your toes underneath your glutes. And if you have healthy ankles, rock back. Stretching out through the top of our feet and our ankles. 3, 2, 1. Bring one foot out in front. Pull that foot up towards you. Flex it back. Stretch through that calf. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to put it right a little bit in front of you. There should be very little distance between your toes and your heels, and you're going to lean back and over it, getting some mobility through our ankles. Backwards and forwards. For 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Bring the leg out front first. Stretch through that quad. Stretch through that calf. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Plant that foot. Calf mobility. Back and forth. Back and forth. Really feeling a nice deep stretch deep in that calf muscle. 2, 1. Now for our final move. In my opinion, one of the best flexibility exercises. You're going to drop down into a Malasana squat. We would like our heels to be grounded. We would like our knees to be out. You can choose to sit on a block if that works for you. We're going to take a deep breath in. Fill up your belly, release through your pelvic floor. Deep breath out. Lift through your pelvic floor. Push the air out of your belly. Deep breath in. Fill your belly, release through your pelvic floor. Deep breath out, force out your air. Lift up through your pelvic floor. Let's do 5 more. Tuck those toes, plant those heels. Slowly roll up to standing. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed that full body mobility and flexibility flow. We went from our head all the way down to the bottom of our feet and our toes. We worked every part of our body. We focused on mobility, moving that muscle, moving that joint through its full range of motion. We focused on flexibility, making sure that we can get our joint to its full articulation. Why is this important? We want to move well. We want to feel good. We want longevity. This is what we need to be doing. And those diaphragmatic breaths, just to finish it out, all of us should be doing those diaphragmatic breaths. That turns our diaphragm on. Our diaphragm is our pump for our oxygen throughout our body. When you fill your belly, on the inhale, you get a nice deep inhale. Oxygen goes throughout your body to repair tissues, to grow tissues, to make sure that we are growing and developing. And on the breath out, we use our transverse abdominis. We utilize our pelvic floor. We utilize all of the muscles of our core to support us. You are killing it. You've got this. Positive attitude, positive outlook. If you want to find more videos like this, check out the link below and subscribe. If you're looking for more holistic health coaching, if you're looking to make some big changes in your life from a holistic point of view, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, if you want to make some changes, check out the link below as well. I have my website where I'm helping women around the country figure out what they need to do to put themselves back on their to-do list. Thank you guys so much.